Alright, Grandma is watering the garden. It's supposed to be a big storm.
What?
Tell Uncle Jim about the storm. And I don't feel good, Uncle Jim. No, I don't feel good.
So, by the end of summer, I'm going to put some shoes on my shopping list. What?
She's talking to her uncle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, Numbers chapter 20. Then came the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, into the desert of Zin in the first month, and the people and the Kanda and Mora, and died there, and was buried there, and there was no water for the congregation, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and the people considered with Moses and spoke, saying, Would God that we would die when our brethren died before the Lord, and why have ye brought up the congregation of the Lord, and in the wilderness, that we and our cattle should die there? And wherefore have ye made us to come up out of Egypt, to bring us into us unto the, where is it? And wherefore have ye, and why have ye brought up the congregation of the Lord into the wilderness, that we and our cattle should die there? And wherefore have ye made us to come up out of Egypt, to bring us unto this evil place? It is no place of seed of seed, or of figs, or of vines, or of the from generation, neither is there any water to drink. And Moses and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they fell upon their face, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto them. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Take the rod, and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and spoke ye unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock. So thou shalt give the congregation and their priests drink. And Moses took the rod from before the Lord, as he commanded him. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock, and he said unto them, Hear not ye, rebel, must we fetch your water out of the rock? And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundant, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also. And the Lord spoke unto Moses and Aaron, Because ye believe me not to sacrifice me in the eyes of the children of Israel, real therefore ye shall not bring this congregation into the land which I have given them. This is the water of Marah, but because the children of Israel stove the Lord, and he was sacrificed in them. And Moses sent messengers from Kara unto the king of Edom. This saith that breath of Israel, thou knowest all the travel of that hath befallen us, how our fathers went down into Egypt, and we have dwelt in the Egypt a long time, and the Egyptians vexed us and our fathers, and we cried unto the Lord. We heard our voice, and set an angel, and hath brought us forth out of the Egypt. And behold, we are Carnash, a city in the utmost of thy border. Let us pass, I pray thee, the country we will not pass through, the fields or the vineyard, neither will we drink of the water of the walls. We will go by the king's highway. We will not turn to the right hand nor to the left until we have passed thy border. And Edom said unto him, Thou shalt not pass by me, lest I come out against thee with the sword. And the children of Israel said unto him, We will go by the highway, and if I may cattle drink of thy water, then I will, without doing anything else, go through on my feet. And he said, Thou shalt not go through. And Edom come out against him with much people and with a strong hand. Thus Edom refused to give Israel passage through his boredom, wherefore Israel turned away from him. And the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, journeyed from Kadesh, and came unto Mount Hor, and the Lord spoke unto Moses and Aaron in the harbor in the coast of the land. Edom said, saying, Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, for he shall not enter into the land which I have given unto the children of Israel, because ye rebelled against my word at the water of Marah. Take Aaron and Ezra his son, and bring them up unto Mount Hor, and strip Aaron of his garment, and put them upon Aaron his son. And Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, and shall die there. And Moses did as the Lord commanded. And they went up in the mountain Hor in the sight of all the congregation. And Moses stripped Aaron of his garment, and put them upon Ezra his son. And Aaron died there in the top of the mountain. And Moses and Ezra came down from the mountain. And when all the congregation saw that Aaron was dead, they mourned for Aaron 30 days, even all the house. All right, Numbers chapter 21. And when the king Arad and Carmel, which dwell in the south, heard tell that Israel came by the way of the spice, then he fought against Israel, and took some of them prisoners, and the land. Israel bowed and bowed unto the Lord, and said, If thou wilt indeed deliver this people into my hand, then I will utter destroy their city. And the Lord hearkened to the voice of Israel, and delivered up the Canaanites, and they utterly destroyed them and their city, and he called the name of the place Ahara. And they joined from Mount Hor by the way of the Red Sea to compress the land of Edom, and the soul of the people, which much discouraged because of the way. And the people spoke against God and against Moses, Wherefore have ye brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? For there is no bread, nor is there any water, and for so northern this light bread. And the Lord sent fiery serpent among the people, and they bit the people, and much people of Israel died. Therefore the people came to Moses and said, We have sinned, for we have spoken against the Lord and against thee. Pray unto the Lord that he take away the serpent from us. And Moses prayed for the people. And the Lord said unto Moses, Make thee a fiery serpent, and set it upon a pole, and it shall come to pass that every one that is bitten, when he looked upon it, shall live. And Moses made a serpent of brass, and put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. And the children of Israel set forth and pitched it in a boat, and they journeyed from about the pitch of Jabra in the wilderness, which is before Markah, toward the sun rising. From twice they removed and pitched in the valley of Zor. From Trents they removed and pitched on the other side of the Aron, which is in the wilderness that come out of the coast of Amar. And Aron is bordered of Markah, between Markham and Amar. Wherefore it is said in the book of the wars of the Lord, what he did in the Red Sea, in the brooks of Amar, and at the streams of the brooks, and the goeth down to the dwell of Ara, and lift upon the border of Makkah. And from thence they went to Beer, that is the well. Wherefore the Lord spoke unto Moses, Gather the people together, and I will give them water. Then Israel sung this song. Spring up, O well, sing ye unto it. The prince dig the well in the knob of the people, dig it by the direction of the lawgiver with their staves. And from the wilderness they went to Marah, and from Marah to Nabra, and from Nabra to Barm, and from Barmah in the valley that is in the country of the Marah, and to the top of Farah, which looked toward Josham. And Israel sent messengers unto Shura king of Armah, saying, Let me pass through thy land we will not turn into the field or into the vineyards. We will not drink of the water of the well, but we will go along by the king's highway until we be past the border. And Sihon would not suffer Israel to pass through his border, but Sihon gathered all his people together and went out against Israel into the wilderness, and he came to Jarjah and fought against Israel, and Israel smote him with the edge of the sword, and posed his land from Aaron unto Jabbok, even unto the children of Arah, for the border of the children of Aram was strong. And Israel took all these cities of Israel, dwelt in all the cities of Armah, Heshbon, in all the village. Therefore, for Heshbon was the city of Sarah, the king of Aram, Amarites, who had fought against the former king of Mara, and taken all his land out of his hand, even unto Aaron. Wherefore they that spoke the proverbs say, Come unto Heshbon, let the city of Shema be built in the prepared, for there is a fire gone out of Harbon, a flame from the city of Shema, and had consumed Ara Amara, and the Lord of high priests of Aram. Woe to thee, Mara, thou art the undone, O people of Sheramash. He hath given his sons the escape, and his daughters into the captivity unto Shah, king of Armah. We have shot at them, Heshbon perished, and unto Jabad, and we have laid them waste, even unto Nophah, which recalleth unto Madra. Thus Israel dwelt in the land of the Amrah, and Moses sent to spy out Jarrah, and they took the veil blessed therefore, and drove out of the Amrah that were there, and they turned and went up by the way of Barshan, and the king of Bus went out against them, he and all his people, to battle at Adras. And the Lord said unto Moses, Fear him not, for I have delivered him into thy hand, and all his people and his land, and thou shalt do to him as thou doest unto Sihon, king of the Amorites, which dwell at Heshbon. So they smote him and his sons and all his people, unto there was none left for him alone, and they proposed his land. Alright, Moses chapter 22. And the children of Israel forward and pitched in the Platans Moab on this side of Jordan, by Jericho, and broke Balak the son of Zippor saw all that Israel had done into Armon. And Marco was stored afraid of the people, because they were many of Mara was desert because of the children of Israel. And Mara said unto elders of Mara, Now shall this company lick up all that are round about us, as the ox licked up the grass and of the field. And Barak the son of Zippor was king of Mara, At the time he sent messengers therefore unto Balaam the son of Beor, which is by the river of the land of the children, his people, to call him, saying, Behold, there is a people come out of the Egypt. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide over against me. Come now, therefore, I pray thee, cause me and the people, for they are too mighty for me. Per advantage I shall prevail, that we may smite them, and that I may drive them out of the land. For I wrote that he whom thou blessed is blessed, and he whom thou is cursed is crossed. And the elders of Moab and the elders of Machir departed with the rewards of devotion, and in their hand, and they came unto Barak, that spoke unto him the words of Barak, and he said unto them, Lodge here this night, and I will bring you word again, as the Lord shall speak unto me. And the princes of Moab abide with Barak, and God came unto Balaam and said, What men are those with these? And Balaam said unto God, Barak the son of Zippor, king of Moab, had sent unto me, saying, Behold, there is a people come out of Egypt, which cover the face of the earth. Come now, curse me them, pervert, I shall be able to overcome them, and drove them out. And God said unto Balaam, Thou shalt not go with them, thou shalt not curse the people, for they are blessed. And Balaam rose up in the morning and said unto the prince of Barak, Get you into your land, for the Lord refused to give me leave to go with you. And the prince of Moab rose up, and they went into Barak, and said, Balaam refused to come with us. And Barak sent yet again prince more and more honor, able than they, and they came to Balaam and said to them, Then thus saith Barak the son of Zippor, Let nothing, I pray thee, hinder thee from coming unto me, for I will promote thee unto very great honor, and I will do whatever thou sayest unto me. Come thou, I pray thee, curse thee this people. And Balaam answered and said unto the servant of Barak, would give me his, because full of silver and gold I cannot go beyond the word of the Lord my God, to do less or more. And now therefore I pray you, tarry ye also here this night, that I may know what the Lord will say unto me more. And God came unto Balaam at the night, and said unto him, If the man come to call thee, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto thee, that shalt thou do. And Balaam rose up in the morning, and the saddle of his ass, and went with the prince of Mara, and God's anger was kindled, because he went, and the angel of the Lord stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his 2 servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand, and the ass turned aside out of the way, and went into the field of smote the ass to turn her into the way. But the angel of the Lord stood in the path of the vineyard, and a well being on the side, and a well on the side. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself unto the wall, and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. And the angel of the Lord went further, and stood in the narrow place, where was no way to turn, neither to the right hand or the left. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Bara, and Bara's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with the staff. And the Lord opened the mouth of his ass, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smote me there 3 times? And Balaam said unto the ass, Because thou hast mocked me, I would there were sword in my hand, for now would I kill thee. And the ass said unto Balaam, Am not I thou ass upon which thou hast ridden ever since I was thine? Unto this day was I ever wont to do so unto thee? And he said, Nay. The Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way of his sword drawn in his hand, and he bowed down his head and fell flat on his face. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Wherefore hast thou smote thy ass those 3 times? Behold, I went out of the wrestled land thee, because thy way is preserved before me. And the ass saw me, and turned from me these 3 times, unless she had turned from me. Surely now also I have slain thee, and saved her alive. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stoodest in the way against me. Now therefore, if it please there, I will get me back again. And the angel of the Lord said unto Balaam, Go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto thee, that thou shalt speak of Balaam went with the press of Balak. And when Balak heard that Balaam was come, he went out to meet him unto the city of Mara, which is in the border of Aaron, which is in the utmost coast of. And Balak said unto Balaam, Did I not earnestly send unto thee to call thee? Wherefore comest thou not unto me? Am I not able to indeed to promote thee to honor? And Balaam said unto Balak, Lo, I am come unto thee. have I now any power at all to say any thing the word that God putteth in my mouth, putteth in my mouth, that shall I speak. And Balaam went with Barzak, and they came unto Karjom, and Barzak offered oxen and sheep, and sent to Balaam and to the priests they that were with him. And it came to pass on the morrow that Barak took Balaam and brought him up unto the high place of Baal, that there he might see the utmost part of the people. Alright, Numbers chapter 23. And Balaam said unto Balak, build me here 7 altars, and prepare me here 7 oxen and 7 rams. And Barak did as Balaam had spoke. And Barak and Balaam offered on every altar of a Barak and a ram. And Balaam said unto Barak, stand by thy burnt offering, and I will go produce the Lord will come to meet me, and whatsoever he showeth me, I will tell thee. And he went to an high place, and God met Balaam, and he said unto him, I have prepared 7 altars, and I have offered upon every altar a bullock and a ram. And the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth, and said, return unto Barak, and thus thou shalt speak. He returned unto him, and lo, he stood by his burnt sacrifice, and he and all the prince of Moab. And he took up his parable and said, Barak the king of Mara has brought me from Aram out of the mountains of the east, saying, come conserve me Jacob, and come defy Israel. How shall I curse where God had not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom the Lord had not defied? For from in the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be rewoke among the nation. Who can count the dust of Jacob, and the number of the 4th part of Israel? Let me die in the death of the righteousness, and let my least end be like his. And Barak said unto Balaam, what hast thou done unto me? I took thee and cursed my enemies, and behold, thou hast blessed them altogether. And he answered and said, must I not take heed to speak that which the Lord had put in my mouth? And Balak said unto him, come, I pray thee, with me unto another place, from whence thou mayest see them. Thou shalt see but the utmost part of them, and shalt not see them all. In curse of me from that thorns. And he brought him into the field of Zara, to the top of Para, and built 7 altars and offered Barak and a ram on every altar. And he said unto Barak, stand here by the burnt offering, and while I meet the Lord yonder. And the Lord met Barak, and put a word in his mouth, and said, go again unto Barak, and say thus. And when he came unto him, behold, he stood by his burnt offering, and the prince of Marah with him. And Barak said unto him, what hath the Lord spoken? And he took his parable, and said, rise up, Barak, and hearken unto me, thou son of Zippor. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he shouldn't repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Behold, I have received commandment to bless, and he had blessed, and I cannot reverse it. He had not beheld inquiring in the Jacob, neither had he seen preserved of Israel. The Lord his God is with him, and the shadow of king is among them. God brought them out of Egypt. He had, as it were, the strength of a unicorn. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any division against Israel. According to this time it shall be saved of Jacob and of Israel. What had God wronged? Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion, and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eat of the prey, and drink of the blood strain. And Balak said unto Balaam, neither curse them at all, nor bless them at all. But Balaam answered and said unto Balak, told not I thee, saying, all that Lord spoketh that I must do? And Balak said unto Balaam, come, I pray thee, I will bring thee unto another place. Produced it will please God, thou that mayest curse me them from thence. And Barak brought Balaam unto the top of Para that looked toward Jerusalem. And Balaam said unto Barak, build me 7 altars, and prepare me here 7 bullocks and 7 rams. And Balak did as Balaam had said, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good evening, whenever you're watching this. Good afternoon. I just transplanted some of my plants. I think the pumpkin and the zucchini. So I will show you. Here are the ones that I did. The zucchini, the pumpkin. The pumpkin is right here. And the zucchini and cucumber. They were over here. So now I believe I just have red bell pepper and squash in this plant here. Alright, Numbers chapter 24. And the Balaam saw that it pleased the Lord to bless Israel. He went not as at other times to seek for enchantment, but he set his face toward the wilderness. And Balaam lifted up his eyes, and he saw, Israel, abiding in his tent, according to their tribe. And the Spirit of God came upon him, and he took up his parable and said to Balaam, the son of Beor, health, said that the man whose eyes are open had said, he had said, which heard the words of God, which saw the vision of the Almighty, falling into the trace, but having his eyes open. How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, and thy tabernacle, O Israel, as the valleys are they spread forth as gardens by the river side, as the trees of the lightning aloes which the Lord had planted, and the cedar trees beside the water. How godly are thy tent, O Jacob, and thy tabernacle, O Israel, as thy valleys are they spread forth as gardens by the river side, as the trees of lightning aloes which the Lord had planted, and the cedar trees beside the waters. He shall pour the water out of his bucket, and his seed shall be in many waters, and his king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted. God brought him forth out of Egypt. He had as it were the strength of an unicorn. He shall eat up the nation, his enemies, and shall break their bones and piece them through with his arrows. He crouched, he laid down as a lion, as a great lion, who shall stir him up. Based is he that beseech thee, and cursed is he that cursed thee. And Barak's anger was kindled against Balaam, and he smote his hands together. And Barak said unto Balaam, I call thee to curse my enemies, and behold, thou hast altogether based them these 3 times. Therefore now flee thou to thy place. I thought to promote thee unto great honor, but lo, to the Lord had kept thee back from honor. And Balaam said, and Barak spoke, I not also to thy messengers which thou sentest unto me, saying, if Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the commandment of the Lord, to do either good or bad of mine own mind. But what the Lord said, that will I speak. And now behold, I go unto my people. Come to therefore, and I will advise thee what this people shall do to thy people in the latter days. And he took up his parable and said to Balaam, the son of Beor, hath said, and the man whose eyes are open hath said, he hath said, which heard the words of God, and know the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of Almighty falling into a trance, but having his eyes open. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not now. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scripture shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Makkah, and destroy all the children of Sia. And the Edom shall be Precision sure also shall be precision for the enemies, and the Israel shall do variety. Out of the Jacob shall come, he shall have determined, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked on Amtrak, he looked up his parable and said, Amrak was the first of the nation, but his letter ended shall be that he perished forever. And he looked on the continental and took up the parable and said, Strong is thy dwelling, peace, and thy putteth the nest in the rock. Nevertheless, the Kental shall be wasted until Ashmore shall carry thee away a captive. And he took up his parable and said, Alas, who shall live when God doeth this? And ship shall come from the coast of Chum, and shall afflict Ashur, and shall afflict Ember, and he also shall perish forever. And Balaam rose up and went and returned to his place, and Barak also went his way. Alright, Numbers chapter 25. And Israel abide in Shunem, and the people begun to commit Widom with the daughter of Marco. And they called the people unto the service of their gods, and the people did eat and be betrothed down to their gods. And Israel joined himself unto Baal, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel. And the Lord said unto Moses, Take all the heads of the people, and hang them up before the Lord against the sun, that the furnace anger of the Lord may be turned away from Israel. And Moses said unto the judge of Israel, Slay ye every one his man that were joined unto Barbara. And behold, one of the children of Israel came and brought unto his brethren a murderous woman in the sight of Moses, and in the sight of all the congregation of the children of Israel, who were weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And when Phelez the Ezra, the son of Aaron, the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a draw in his hand, and he went after the man of Israel into the tent, and thrust both of them through the man of Israel, and the woman through her belly. So the plague was stayed from the children of Israel, and those that died in the plague were 24,000. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Phares, the son of Ezra, the son of Aaron, the priest, had turned my wealth away from the children of Israel, while he was zealous for my sake among them, that I consume not the children of Israel in my jealousy. Wherefore ye say, Behold, I give unto him my covenant of peace, and he shall have it in his seed after him, even the covenant of an everlasting priesthood, because he was zealous for God, and made an anointment for the children of Israel. Now the name of Israel, it's that was slain, even that was slain, which murderous woman, and Zara, the son of Zara, a prince of chief house among the Semites. And the name of the Darius woman that was slain was Kabai, the daughter of Zur. He has head over a people in the chief house of in Midian. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Vex the Midian as smite them, for thy vex you with their wiles, where they have beguiled you in the matter of Prepor and in the matter of Kars, the daughter of Prince of Madaras, their sister, which was slain in the day of the plague for priest's sake.